Hey everyone, welcome to our channel Chetan and Tea. My name is Jaren.
Hi, I'm Tilak, and in today's episode, we are going to see about the top 5 things you should know before moving to Montreal. I really wish I knew this before I moved to Montreal, but anyway,
Yeah, me
we
too. There was not many episodes like this or not many videos like this to actually look or see at the time when we were moving here. I guess
that's like 10 years back to
10 years back.
recollect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. YouTube was there, but not too
not
many
a lot
videos
of
like this.
content. Yeah, but
Yeah,
anyway, in today's episode, we'll go over the geography, language, and people, weather, and what's the next thing? Housing and the transportation, like how you get around. So we'll go over them one by one and just lay out some points that we feel are the most important ones you should know.
yeah, and we're gonna split into each chapter. So if you wanna skip to different chapters, you can click on the video links. So yeah, geographically speaking, Montreal is an island. It is one of the largest city in Quebec, in Canada, and it's one of the second most populous city in entire Canada.
Yeah, it ranks next to Toronto in terms of the
Yeah,
population.
it's pretty close to Toronto, like 6 hours drive from Toronto, and also very close to the U.S. border. In fact, it's like 45 minutes to the U.S. border from here.
Yeah,
And yeah, even New York is like a 6 hour drive, so that puts Montreal in like a very sweet spot where you can easily get to the major cities here in North America.
so you can technically you can go to New York for a weekend and come back to Montreal,
Yeah, we've done
and
that.
it will be a very good trip. The drive is fun, and there's also on the way there's Lake Placid, a beautiful place to
Yeah,
visit.
lot of places to visit around Montreal, especially like in a very good driving distance. A lot of road trips you can make around in Montreal. Yeah, and Montreal is like a bilingual city, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Montreal is bilingual, so that is something which you should know. Quebec is a French province in Canada, and Montreal, even though it's like people speak English and you can navigate around the city in English, uh, it's better to learn the language, French, and when you speak French, there's a better chance of you getting your work done more easily.
Yeah.
And you also, it opens up a lot of opportunities, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
And
and people here are very diverse also. Like a lot of immigrants over here, especially because like we have few universities around, like
yes,
Concordia, McGill, and all these things. So we have a lot of student population from other countries as well. So we have a lot of diverse population.
yeah,
In the city.
surprisingly, like, a lot of people from France also moved to Montreal to pursue their higher education. Like we have very good universities like Université de Montréal
HEC.
and HEC,
Yeah.
and UCAM. So these are like state of the world universities and state of the art, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so yes, so Montreal is a pretty diverse city in terms of the population, and it's also a young
Yeah,
population. So
relatively young population because of all the students around here.
yeah,
Yeah, we came here as a student.
yes, exactly. Like 10 years back.
You came 10 years back. I came.
Yeah, me, I came 10 years
I came
back.
8
Yeah.
years back. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And-
the next most important devil in the room that we should address is the weather.
Yeah.
So in terms of weather, Montreal is pretty harsh, and yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean, Montreal is a Canadian city, so Canada is known for cold and everything. But compared to other big cities in Canada, Montreal is a little bit colder, I would say, especially compared to Toronto or Ottawa. But also we have all the four seasons. So summer is very beautiful here. Yeah, I mean, a lot of vibrant activities around in the city, especially during summer, like Formula One, other
yes,
music festivals, and all those things happens. And the city comes to life, especially during summer.
I would have addressed it in my next point. You know, the amount of tax we pay, we enjoy that in the summer with the amount of music festivals and so on
Yeah.
that the city puts up for us. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And yeah, we have also like a very beautiful fall season as well.
yeah,
I mean, because we're surrounded by a lot of mountains in this area, so you can have like a 1 hour or 2 hours road trip, and you can see nice fall foliage. Even our streets will have beautiful colors with all the trees
Yes,
and
that's
everything.
very
Yeah.
true. Like the fact that Montreal is an island, it also has a mountain inside the city, which is something not present in the other major cities. But I think Vancouver has a lot of green space, but Montreal has a mountain called
Montreal.
Montreal, and Montreal is actually named
After
after
that,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, so and that's also a small tidbit. Like the high rises in Montreal,
Yeah.
they shouldn't go beyond
I
Montreal.
don't know if they
Yeah.
changed that rule though. Like, did they change it?
I think they're trying to, but like
Because
yeah,
the buildings are not supposed to be over the height of Montreal.
Montreal, yeah.
That's something which I heard long time back. But yeah, hopefully they'll
No,
change
that's
it.
a true one, yeah. But yes, but compared to coming back to weather, so yes, the weather is a bit harsh, but with proper gear and like we'll go through that in another episode. You can life resumes as normal in Montreal. The city has good snow clearance compared to any of the cities in Canada.
Yeah.
Life just about goes. I go running when it's heavy, when there's heavy
And I go
snowstorms.
skiing.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, you can do a lot of skiing, snowboarding, all the winter activities around here during winter.
the
Especially
biggest
because-
mistake I think you would be doing in winter is that if you don't get out, if you stay home, I
Yeah,
think
it
that would
gets-
be a problem.
it gets
You
a
have
bit,
to get out. Yeah.
depressing and like sad and everything. But yeah, like if you are an active person, or like if you like to go out and everything, like if you're a little bit outgoing and stuff, so it's pretty good. It's a really nice city for you, I would say.
Yeah.
Because even summer, even in winter, we have a lot of things happening, like a lot of activities happening around the city.
Yeah, there's a lot of like not
Because
now.
I know you go for like the run club and everything, like
Yeah,
meet
no,
people.
yeah,
and,
not now because of COVID, but like before prior to COVID,
Yeah.
like it was like a buzzing city, and even now, like we do a lot of activities, meet here and there, run clubs, and then we have biking clubs. We were part of a bike club, so yeah. So this is all we'll put all this information in the upcoming videos, but yeah, so that's up to the weather. And
I
let's
think-
talk about housing now.
Yeah, that's like a hot topic right now in Canada, I would say.
So housing is so 10 years back when I came, like it was pretty affordable, I would say, to rent a place downtown. Of course, I was sharing. I was sharing with the other roommates, and I did masters in Concordia. But even now, technically speaking, Montreal is one of the affordable city in Canada in terms of housing. Like as a student, you can share a room with a couple of people, and you'll be able to find something decent around the university ghetto. But it is a affordable city, I would say, in terms of housing. Even when you want to buy a place, I think Montreal would be
I mean, like rent wise, it's pretty affordable compared to other Canadian cities like Toronto or Vancouver. But one other factor is the taxes. Taxes here are a little bit higher. Even like the sales taxes, also your income taxes.
Yeah, the income tax.
Both.
I don't want to even get into it. Yeah, but
both are high here. So for sales tax, for example, like in Ontario, in Toronto, you probably will pay like 13%, but here you pay like 14.975, I guess.
Oh, details. Because we end up paying so much.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been paying for like years and years, so we
Yeah.
know that.
But yeah, all those tax money, I think you would really benefit out of it if you are having a family. If you're having a family, Montreal has one of the best rates for daycare. Like daycare is very affordable in Montreal, and also all the festivities that the city puts up during summer. It's they really, I think, care. I want to use the word care because there's a lot of activities that goes on in the streets during summer and fall. So yeah, at least somewhere the tax is being used. And also we have a good EV rebate. Like if you're buying an EV car, like that's coming from our tax money, right? Yeah,
that's
exactly.
True.
We get an $8,000 rebate for up to $8,000 in terms
depending
of,
on the price of the car. But
Yeah.
that's a whole new different topic for a day.
Yeah.
You can say. But yeah, and also not all the items are taxed when you go for a grocery store or anything. Like for example, like milk and essential items, all those things are not taxed. Only few of them has that
9.975. Yeah, like
taxes,
unessential things basically carry the sales tax, grocery stuff.
So yeah, that's one
those
thing
are
to
not
keep in
taxed.
mind. Most of the time, I don't know, like if you're new to the city, or new to even Canada, most of the items you see are displayed without the tax included, the prices. So whatever you buy, you gotta add that 15% of the tax to that and then calculate in your head. Like, I don't know if you
Yes.
do that. I do that all the time. Like,
Yeah.
like you gotta take care of the taxes additional to the whatever prices are displayed there.
And there's one big mistake that I used to do. Like every time I buy something, when I initially landed, like I always convert it also to INR.
Oh well, yeah. That,
If
I
you
did
if
that.
you
I
if you
probably
do
did that for a
yeah.
few months, and then I was like, there's no point doing that. Like, you're earning here in Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend in Canadian dollars.
But
So it's,
I think at that point of time I was not earning, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I
mean, yeah, of course. Like when you suddenly get to a new place, obviously you'll be like
converting
calculating
it to your home country.
currency, and then you'll be thinking, oh, okay, this was so much back in our country compared to here, and like you just.
I think that's a typical immigrant mindset.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But
And I think also the part of affordability in Montreal, which is our next topic, is like the transportation.
Yeah.
So Montreal is like a very well connected in the island, I would say, like especially for a student.
Yes.
Like most of the universities are connected through our metro system, and we have like a good bus services, 24 hours most of the time.
And the students also do enjoy a rebate in terms of the bus pass. Like if you take a monthly pass, you get a good amount of rebate.
Yeah, I think around 50%.
Yeah, it's around 50%.
Like for students,
yeah.
Student pass is like a 50%, and you can use that pass for like unlimited rides in metros or buses.
And even some companies do offer discount for.
Companies offer some rebates also. Like.
And there's also this commune auto. Like you don't really have to own a car if you're living in a neighborhood like Plateau Montreal, where parking is just little to impossible.
Yeah.
It's like it's better you take the commune auto and you can drive around, park the car anywhere you want, and like someone else will take care of it. Like it's like a subscription based service.
Yeah, that's pretty handy too. Like I think we used to have this e-bikes also, I guess.
Yes.
Like we have Big C.
We have Big C. We
Big
forgot
C
about
is
Big
our
C.
bike system.
Yeah.
So like the bikes.
Ride share bike, I would say. Yeah. No.
I mean, like
I don't know what to call it.
you can get it for like what, $3, $2.
$350.
$350.
Yeah, $350.
And you can ride it for like 20 minutes or something.
No, I think I'll get the price information right in the description below. But like the Big C price is like.
It's pretty affordable.
It's
you
very affordable.
You can like take the bike and like you can ride it for like 20 minutes, and we have all these stations in a lot of places around the city. So you can put it if you want to go from point A to B. You have like one station. You take the bike and go to the next station. Put it there. It's pretty easy, I would say. Yeah, and the metro is also very well connected in the core downtown area. A little bit not so in the outer area.
Yeah, if you talk about the suburbs, that's a whole different picture because they have their own transport system. So, but if you talk within Montreal, all the major spots are pretty much covered by the metro system.
Yeah, and I think we have our new REM system is coming, which is
that is for connecting
like
the suburbs.
A little bit of the suburbs and like around the West Island and Brossard area and all those things. It's going to connect the whole thing to the metro system. Yeah.
So he's talking about different neighborhoods like West Island, Brossard. So anyone who's seeing the video for the first time and learning about Montreal, you might not have any idea on what these sound to you. You can forget it, but like
you can probably do a video for the suburbs.
We'll do a video about the suburbs as well in the upcoming episodes. But for today, to sum it up, Montreal has good transport options for you. If you're a student or a new immigrant, you don't have
I mean, most of the students prefer to stay near to the universities.
Yes. Yeah.
So at that point, like you have a lot of metro connectivity. Most of the universities have that metro stations nearby.
Yeah.
So it's easily, you can get to places there.
So that wraps up our first episode today.
Yeah.
The top 5 things that you should know about Montreal. So if you like more of this content, please feel free to share and subscribe. We'll come up with more episodes in the upcoming weeks. Bye.
Thank you.